Hello everybody and welcome to the Daily Deal. I'm here with
Matt Visual.
I quite like that little intro that we do. I think that works quite well. Today we're playing Vessel, which is an indie game. We're having a look at an indie game for now. This one isn't on a deal at the moment, but it's very cool nonetheless. It's a side-scrolling puzzle platformer is the way I describe it.
Ooh.
And it's not okay. So what do you think is a reasonable price for an indie game?
I really think around $5-10. I've seen some games go up to 20, which is fine.
20?
Yeah, but like I like the $10 and less mark. Somewhere around there is pretty cool.
Okay, well this is £12, so what, like $15, I guess, if they're fair with that. I'm not actually sure how Steam does that with the games all the time. But as I say, it's a side-scrolling puzzle platformer, and it's kind of got a bit of a theme of water. So, what, is this the third game we're doing that's got like a bit of a water theme going on?
Right.
Hydrophobia. But this one does it really well. When I was looking through the options of the game, which by the way aren't too expansive, I'm not going to look in the options, but they're not too expansive. But when I was looking at like the keybinds, I thought this was going to be like Super Mario Sunshine or something. But like
a 2D version of that.
Yeah, like a side-scrolling version, but it's not really, as far as I can tell. It does ease you into it very, very, very slowly. So there are a lot of mechanics.
Was it a gravity gun for water? What the heck?
No, okay. So basically, I'm about an hour and a half in, I would say. That might not shine too well on my intelligence there, actually, because to say I'm an hour and a half in would mean I got very stuck on some puzzles, which isn't really true, but I'm a reasonable way into the game, so it's introduced to me some of the key mechanics of the game. Largely, you're just trying to manipulate water to do various things. You play as this guy, I don't even know what his name is, but you play as a scientist who has invented these little water creatures that everybody uses in their factories and their machines now, okay? So they help in the manufacturing of all kinds of industries, right?
Right.
And by inventing these little these weird water things, you'll see them, you have become rich, and now you've created all of these other experiments to do with water, which are aiding you right now. The game starts, you're in your little office, and you get locked out by one of the water things, and that's it. It's a very humble little plot. You've just been locked out, and then, boom, you go on some adventure to get back in, I guess, is the overall goal. One of the things that you get after a while is this little guy. These are called seeds, and you can pick them up, and basically these are the little creatures, but in a portable form. So they're kind of these weird items that you can hold, and as soon as they get touched by water, they grow into the full creatures. Okay, so I can understand if that seems a bit confusing right now because you don't have any context for what the creatures are themselves. But, yeah.
So you just leave them there to just die, pretty much, is what's happening?
Well, not only does having water touch them actually make them grow...
Peter's going to come.
But, wait, what? Peter's going to come. No, yes, because I'm just letting them rot here and they need water to survive, and I'm just going to let them be dry and die. No, basically... Not only do they grow if water touches them, but water kind of gets attracted to them. So with this puzzle here, this is the first time I'm working this out, by the way, but for this puzzle here, we had some water falling down this chute, and by placing that little seed there, it's like manipulating the water to drag around, right? Because it's trying to touch this, which is allowing it to bypass that pipe, and then I've done it again here to bypass that pipe, which has allowed it to flow onto the floor here. And now actually water's touching me, so I can get my next seed, and I can grow it. So as you can see, the water kind of attaches to it, and
whoa,
there you go.
What the heck?
Oh, and I accidentally killed it. Whoops. Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? So it's got really cool water physics. I've got to say, like, you can create blockages and stuff in drainage pipes that just will last forever. It's very, very cool. So there you go. He's alive there. And these things can jump a lot higher and a lot further than us. And now because I've got this little creature, he can stand on that button above the door.
So it just jumped onto the panel. So
yes.
It just knows what to do.
Yes. So, well, it doesn't always know what to do. Basically, these creatures only do one thing. They move towards lights. So a lot, as I say, this is a puzzle game primarily, right? So a lot of the puzzles involve making all of these lights in various places that have these water creatures stand on them to activate buttons in certain sequences and times and so forth. So here, they're running around on these buttons you can see up here.
One just died. Oh my god.
So this guy right at the top of the screen killed the one underneath. So I don't know, actually. This is more just like dexterity, I guess. Oh my god, I'm running. Wow.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
Why do I die so early in these videos? I've died once. This whole time
I knew it was gonna happen.
I died once. This game doesn't kill you much. Honestly, like, to put this serious, this game doesn't kill you much. There's some, like, pits and things that you can fall down, but otherwise, you're usually okay. I'm going. Sweet.
They look like the unknown Pokemon.
The unknown? I guess a bit. They look like some of the weird Pokemon that they had now that are just like, they look like they've been made in MS Paint and they're just like scribbles and pages. And don't get me wrong, I'm not a snob about new Pokemon. I'm usually very happy about new Pokemon. You can kill them quite easy like this. That can either be a good thing or a bad thing depending if they're being a nuisance to you. This here on the left, this is a machine that allows you to create more of them.
Right.
But the button to activate it looks like it's above me where I can't access right now. Oh, no, it's just filling up. So yeah, I'm not sure actually how I'm meant to be doing. Obviously, this is the first time I'm doing this puzzle. Despite the fact I'm a little bit into the game, this is in general quite blind right now. So your guess is as good as mine as to what's coming.
So can't you jump onto the spikes, like on top of it, and gets pushed right onto the top?
Yeah, well, no, because you would just bang your head on the ceiling above it. So that's not going to help. I guess all I'm doing here, it's not really a puzzle right now, it's just anticipating the movements of the guys above me and just progressing through, like so.
Oh, you killed them, dude.
Yeah, I do feel quite bad on this game, killing these little guys. So what else is there in terms of mechanics?
They're not stupid either. They have intelligence, obviously. Oh my gosh.
Well, they just mindlessly go to these switches wherever there's lights. That's all they really do. But basically, there's some. Oh, that was amazing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did you see that? Does that redeem me from earlier?
You just slow it down like the Matrix.
Oh, that was amazing. That was totally on accident. There's a few other things as well, like it will put you through kind of large chambers like this, I guess. Oh, I made it anyway. It's okay. It will swing you from large chambers like this. What's this over here? To very small corridors, to cave systems, to areas on the surface, and it's got a really beautiful, very defined aesthetic to it. Wow, what is this? He's just kind of stuck on me. It's got a really nice aesthetic to it. There was this one section earlier where the screen really zoomed out, so I appeared really small, like almost as like a dot on the screen, basically. Well, no, not that small. And I was like ziplining along all this stuff, trying to get further through the game, which was very, very fun to see. I'm not actually sure where I'm meant to be going here. Am I still making progress?
So, I mean, they're helpful, but they're also not helpful at the same time, it seems. Oh, dang.
Yeah, like they can be a help or a hindrance, and that's kind of one of the main things of the game. Like, there's a lot of double doors. Where am I now? This isn't the same place.
Is it?
I think I'm just a little bit higher up. Yeah, I am. Okay, no, I was here. Right. Yeah, like they can be a help or a hindrance. This puzzle, clearly, this is just a bit of a gauntlet. I guess this is much more a platforming section than anything else the game's given me so far. And, a lot of the areas in the game, like, you'll have a doorway that if you walk through it once, it will open, but if you walk through it twice, it will close, and you've got to get through it, but there's tons of these water guys all over the place manipulating you and being a right pain. I feel like I'm missing something over here. I am. I can grab onto this, I think.
And pull the chain?
Well, that thing above me there is, like, one of those track things. That I was... Well, this won't make any sense to you at the moment because... Oh, okay, no, hold on. So if I use one of my seeds, I can throw it down this... Hold on. I can throw it down this pipe here, or I can try it. It's a little bit clunky like that. Throw it down that pipe there, and then if I can get some water down in that pipe, I can make it grow. Now, the question is, how do I get water in there?
Maybe where's the water in the first place?
Well, these guys are made of water, so maybe I can kill him and throw some water down there like that.
Oh, his
That's
guts.
That's kind of morbid, dude.
Yeah. That is just gross.
I wonder if that's gonna work. It should. Look, he's growing slightly. He's also on a grate though, and he might fall down in a second. Oh yes, look. Oh no! Oh, he was so close to living there. Hold on. Oh, but he's landed on that grate,
yeah.
So maybe I'm not allowed to do it this way. So there's a lot of areas that these guys can traverse that we can't. What does this do? Okay, so this fires water. What if I need to turn the angle of that cannon? I think that's what I need to do. I think I need to come back down. I need to climb this ladder. I need to turn the cannon. Come on. As you can see, it's a little bit clunky, I've got to be honest.
Wow, that guy has some strength.
yeah. How is this even possible? Turn the cannon. Oh, look, my seed's still there, so it is working. Yes. Go,
Oh.
go, my little.
Oh.
Okay, well look, we've got the cannon there. So the question is, how do I make that now shoot water? Oh, with the button, right? Okay. So now I need to climb back up, and perhaps I can cut it if there's nothing too interesting going on as I go. That was pretty smooth, actually. I think.
Yeah, look at all those dodges.
It's a bit of a shame that they've made me walk all the way back around here for something that there's no way I could have told about
Oh
before.
gosh, you're gonna sit there and die now. Oh, there we go.
No, I'm
Wow.
good. I'm good. There's that thing coming towards me now, though, so I've got to be careful of that.
Oh.
Right, okay, so now, throw the seed in there.
This is kind of like Lemmings, isn't it?
Not really, because you're not making these guys survive and like get to a
Right.
destination. You're just, I don't know, you're the one trying to get to a destination. So there we go, now we've grown him, now he's alive, now he jumps on the button, now he releases the thing, which now I can jump onto, like that, and now I can swing my way along.
Nice, and you get to the next area.
Well, hopefully, this room looks like pretty massive. This was a bit of a weird place to do the video from, to be honest, now that I'm seeing it, because it doesn't demonstrate a lot of the different areas. There does seem to be a lot of... One thing I will add about this game is that... Can that ladder just take me up? Okay, why did that open? So I need to get up this lift. Let me climb down this ladder. One thing about this game is it is very smooth introducing you to the mechanics. Like the first 10 minutes of the game is literally walking from left to the right of the screen, and as you do so, you're interacting with machines just by walking near them. And by doing that, you've got all of this stuff that's going on that teaches you the mechanics of the game. It's very smooth like that. So that's quite nice. Anyway, one thing I should explain. This thing here beneath me is a machine to create the water monsters. By squirting water into the machine and pressing this button, it creates them. So by moving the cannons, I'm not just like using it for the water elsewhere, like by turning that water wheel up there, but I'm actually stopping these little things creating themselves all over the place, which then means that they're not, you know, damaging me in the gauntlet and stuff.
Right.
So anyway, that's going on now. I'm guessing, yeah, so look.
Oh, and now it's bringing it down. Wow.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what I need to do. I need to be on that lift before these guys come over here. Okay, so what if I just, like, kill them and make sure they don't get to the button? I hope this makes sense. Oh, no.
Oh, you take falling damage in this?
No, there's no falling damage at all. Like, it is a bit of a platformer, but it's not the falls that will kill you. A lot of the time with a lot of the puzzles, to be honest, you're spending so long doing other stuff that the fall would just be horrible to have falling damage. So I need a way of solving this issue here. What do you think? They're jumping onto this button, which is shooting water out of this, which is turning this water wheel, which is moving the lift up before I can jump on it. Actually, it looks like I could have jumped on it there. So what I need to do is stop them getting on that button until I can get on this lift, and then let them get on the button again. Does that make sense?
So you got to stop him from pressing the button, basically.
Yeah, at least until the lift is down.
You can't put that thing in the way that you got across with? You can't, right?
What, the zipline thing?
Yeah.
No, it seems to have disappeared or gone somewhere else. No, it's not about anymore. I could try and use a seed, maybe, to attract the water of them away, or just, like, kill them.
Or block them? Can you intercept them in midair? Like,
That seems... The game doesn't try and make it... It's not too complicated too much of the time. Maybe... Oh, no, I'll just block the water here. That's all I've got to do. Because now, when they stand on the button, the water's going to shoot up at my crotch, basically. And then it's not going to affect the wheel, is it?
You get a nice little breathing room. That's all good.
Yeah. There you go. And look, the lift's down. So if I go now... Go.
Oh,
But
nice.
none of them are even going on the button anymore. Where have they all disappeared to? Oh, no.
Oh!
It's okay. I'm on it.
Wow, almost.
But I need a lot... Come on. There we go.
There you go.
You can't actually double jump. It looked like I was double jumping there, but you can't. Okay. Oh, look, we get to go outside again. And it's raining out there. That's interesting. I haven't been outside since the start of the game.
Those are some big water droplets, man. This place is pretty crazy.
The water is very jelly-like in the game, but it works well. I like it.
I can't imagine like a baby being outside and just like in a carriage and the water just comes into the carriage and... Oh, okay, that's a little grim.
Wow. What is that? Jesus
I'm just saying. Those water are big globs, man. Those things could just...
Wow. But where's the baby image come from? What is that? Jesus. Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
Put like a disclaimer on it now. Okay, so I'm actually back at the start in my regular area now. Okay, guys, this is Vessel. Thanks very much for watching. There is a lot more. One thing I'd like to mention just before we wrap up is by pressing Z, there's actually a specific inventory for the different seeds you get in the game. It looks like there's space for 6. I only have 1 at the moment. The game does therefore look like it has quite a bit of longevity to it. It does have a lot of different types of seeds. The mechanics have been moving in very gradually. The puzzle game isn't too hard, but it's just hard enough to feel kind of rewarding when you complete them. That puzzle I've shown in this video was maybe more a question of dexterity than brains. But I've been quite satisfied with it as somebody who doesn't play puzzle games that often and therefore isn't amazing at like lateral thinking necessarily all the time. So our goal here would be to get through this door. I've been having a lot of fun with it. The sound design is something I've not mentioned at all, but very, very strong in my opinion. And yeah, do you have anything to say?
Nah, I like 2D games, so I definitely, this is right up my alley. I'll definitely like to try it. Not too crazy on puzzle games, but for some reason 2D with puzzles seems to work good with me. 3D is where it gets a little crazy for me, and I'm like, the only thing, Portal is the only
I was
puzzle
about
game.
to say Portal,
yeah,
come on. Yeah.
Portal is the only one I really like. Okay, I'm gonna try Portal, and I end up loving it. But yeah, seems pretty cool in my book.
Yeah, okay, well thanks very much for watching, guys. The Daily Deal. We'll try not to talk about babies next time. I actually have no idea how I'd be getting through this anyway.